Coming up, for the purposes of hunting, does changing your brand of brass affect your point of impact? Alright guys, Bling Bling Bob here from Hunt Shoot Off Road, and we've got another fantastic Mythbuster for you. So what I've done is I've loaded up a whole heap of different cases that I found in my collection of cases, field brass off the ground. I think there's some that I picked up from some properties I shot at. Heaps of different brass. We got, I think, PPU, RORG, which I think is Royal Ordnance, Redfield Green, I don't know. I didn't buy it, it just turned up in my lot. Got some ADI, got some OSA, and I got some Remington. And look, this is just the things that happen to us. We end up accumulating all this different stuff, and a lot of people on Facebook will say, you should only load one brass. But look, we're not precision shooting here today. This is for a varmint load. I'm only interested in essentially reproducing factory style ammunition. I just want to be able to hit my game and shoot it dead, and they don't care what sort of brass I got. And what we're going to do is I've loaded up all of them with exactly 25.1, so I trickled it up to that weight. I didn't just throw it through the powder measure and just, it is what it is. No, these have all been specifically loaded to 25.1, and we're going to send them down range, and let's have a look what happens if you mix your cases around. All right guys, let's see you in a bit. Absolutely perfect testing conditions. Gusting, blowing, worse than normal. No better way to make a comparison between different things. Well, I've just come back from shooting the OSAs, and I'm pretty sure they're actually an identical case to the ADI case, and they are all over the shop. I'm probably going to have to redo this test in better conditions. but I can't help myself. Probably just shot the best group of the day. The next two sets are the PPU and the S&B 5.56 by 45. I only have 4 of each of these because that's all that washed up in my mix. So it won't be a 5-shot comparison, but it'll certainly give us something to look at. lucky last. Well guys, here's the results. Terrible conditions, terrible conditions, but that's how I roll. Maybe I'll redo the test, but I started with the factory load. You can see there, actually not too bad of a group. Should have been shooting up and to the left like it did, because that's where I changed the sighting in from the last lot. Then I've got the ADI, so this is what the firearm is tuned to. That was with 25.1 on all of the cases, with Sierra Rue loads, 55 grain, and all with CCI 400 primers. Then I shot the OSA, which I believe is the identical case, but I can't confirm that. Probably the worst group of the whole lot. What can I say? It's gusting wind. It's really hot today, and it is what it is. Then we shot the Remington cases. Pretty poor performance there as well, I guess, given the conditions, not too bad. Then the RORG, Royal Ordnance Redfield Green or something, I don't know. Yeah, not too bad, bit all over the place. The PPU, which is probably considered one of the worst cases available, certainly the most budget ammunition you can get, but the cases performed all right. Not any worse than any of the other ones really. And then last but not least, the Cellar and Bellet. What were they? They were the 5.56 by 45, so not technically a 223, but essentially similar conditions. All full length resized, all cartridges were full length resized, and the best group of the entire day. I mean, that's a clover, only 4 shots there. I really don't know what that says. You know, I think under different conditions, but look, I certainly reload all my mixed cases. I put the same charge in all of them, and I don't think it really affects the performance for the purposes of hunting. As you can see on paper, even the one that I've got it loaded for, you know, that's poor performance, but this is terrible conditions. So guys, I'm going to keep making these videos, and if there's something you want to see, and if you're enjoying it, make sure you hit the big circle in the bottom, subscribe, hit that knockout button, the bell if you want to get the notifications when the next one's ready, and also over in this corner here somewhere is the other subscribe button. And please do leave a comment, hit the thumbs up. If you want to keep getting them big boars, get out there, get shooting. You know, it's always the best ammunition is the ammunition you've got, and we just do what we can do, and just doing some more myth busting. Until next time guys, have a good one.